I'm sure you're a lot like me, and your communication techniques are going to have to change when it comes to being able to converse with somebody, not just in the personality type you have, but the way that other people would like you to talk to them too, especially if we're doing any form of eruption-based marketing, which is interrupting somebody's flow or what they're doing in their day, and prospecting with outreach. So one of the key techniques when it comes to making sure we can get out of a one-word world is a technique called ARP, acknowledge, respond, pivot. And I'll just give you an example. Somebody asks, how's your day going? You say, good. Well, if they followed up with saying, hey, thanks for sharing that with me. I've been talking to a couple people today, and everyone's good is something a little different. Why's your day going so well? Is that they're probably going to have to give you more than one word. Now, this will happen in real estate. Let me ask you, how's the home search going? You know what? We decided to put our home search on hold. You know what? Thanks for sharing that with me. In fact, I talked to many people, and I've found that they're putting their home search on hold, but for different reasons. What was your reason for putting your home search on hold? You can see how now all of a sudden you're going to get more feedback from them, which is why this is a communication technique, because communication or conversation requires more than one word if you want it to be meaningful. So as you have probing questions, acknowledge, respond, pivot, we also want to make sure we have active listening. Remember, our goal is to find out, does this person rent or do they own a home? What are their interest levels? Meaning, what are their current behaviors from searching to saving, right? All those steps we talked about. To then also finding out, have they thought about real estate? Have they thought about making a change? Are they living in their dream home? At a certain price, would they be willing to make a change? What is their interest level? Back to that question, everybody has a price. Is there a price or is there zero interest? And we should probably stop trying to push, but pull what is relevant information that we can continue to provide no matter where they're at in their time frame. So in that way, you have a database that lives for life. Now to close, communication techniques also are built around pleasures and pains. So when somebody has a specific pleasure or something to gain, it's easy to discuss that. But it's also easy to discuss what has prevented them from doing something. For most people, that is the pain. And if you can provide a solution to a pain point that's prevented them from doing or taking the steps or action of something they have interest in, you now have found a relationship. That is where you come involved, is to help them take those steps by providing relevant information as well as having identified what is preventing them from taking a step, so that way now you can insert your solution. And you remember, we talked about those unique value propositions or unique selling propositions. That's where these come in. Thanks for sharing that with me. You know how many times people feel like they cannot qualify and or be approved for a loan? Well, one of the unique relationships that we have here at ABC Homes is we have an in-house lending partner who walks people through what it is that it would take to get qualified, as well as they'll provide them a financial review, so that way people that are a year out from buying a home have the ability to be better prepared today. And what that's allowed us to do is help people be prepared versus feeling rushed, which is also why we have 1,000 five-star reviews here in blank area. Whatever your value proposition is to the solution or problem you're trying to solve, now you have a unique one. So now that we wrapped up communication techniques, what we can identify are some other ways to make sure that you guys are persuasive in helping people take those steps.